What's up, everybody? Welcome to Relative Sports Talk, episode 5. Whole lot of comments and replies, guys. I really appreciate the feedback. Feedback is awesome. That's what makes it real fun. Rocking my Kobe high school jersey today. We'll explain why when we go on this day tonight, on this day previously. But thanks again for the frontline workers and everything, because I'm still sitting right here. I'm actually going to work today, so. But it's a whole lot of football talk. I don't know if that means because it's not a lot of other sports to talk about a lot of things other than NCAA and all that craziness going on. We're not even going to jump into that today. Probably have something going on with that later on in the weekend, the way that they're rolling. Hopefully we'll have some more input about the college football and stuff like that going on. I see a lot of wheels are turning with that. And who knows what's going to happen. Cutting back games, delaying it, starting it later. I mean, I look at it like, man, we got, when we get to December, we got months before bowl games come on. We could probably stretch some stuff out or whatever. I mean, the Petco Kitty Cat Bowl or whatever that's scheduled for December 15th can be pushed back. Ain't nobody really sweating that bowl. Or the Jiffy Lube Auto Care Repair Parts Bowl. That one can be pushed back a little bit too. I mean, no offense to Jiffy Lube or anything. I'd love to have a jalapeno bowl. That'd be the dope. But, so we'll see how that goes. I mean, everything's up in the air. Nobody really knows what's going on. We just going day by day. Trying to be safe. Everybody be safe out there. First one I'm going to hit with. Go and get this out of the way. Brandon, I'm not sure about the Navy-Notre Dame game being canceled yet. They're leaning towards that. I'm hoping. I know it's not going to be in Dublin. I mean, we'd be stupid if we thought it was going to be in Ireland this year. Maybe they can reschedule that for another year later or whatever. Because that's cool because I got 4 years to try to get out there and see him anyway. So, but hopefully they can reschedule that game for later. It's never been first anyway. It's usually later on in the season. It makes me mad. But, yeah, so hopefully we'll figure out stuff like that. I'm all on top of all this Navy stuff. So, we're just trying to figure out what's going to happen with that. The big debate that a lot of people were talking about that I didn't realize was going to stir up anything was old man Rivers, Phillip Rivers, previously of the Chargers, now of the Colts. We saw the Colts bring in weapons for him. They're trying to enhance him. They love him. The biggest thing was, is he a Hall of Famer? I've got some adamantly no's and some adamantly yes. I think definitely is. I mean, he's put up numbers, and I feel like, yeah, he never won the big one. But a lot of people ain't never won the big one, and they go in the Hall of Fame. So, Tommy brought up a lot of things like, oh, there's Hall of Famers all around him, like Gates, LT, was naming off some defensive players and things like that. I mean, you can do that pretty much with a lot of people, though, man. You can do it with a lot of people. Brandon was on my side with it. He's like, he's definitely a Hall of Famer, And the biggest thing was, he had to go against, he just happened to be playing in the era where he had to go against Peyton Manning. And then, of course, you were going against Tom Brady and the Patriots. It's kind of like any other people, like Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing, all of them, they kept having to go through Jordan. That's the era that they were in, and that's what happened. Now, granted, do I think he underachieved some? Yeah, I think he definitely underachieved some. But when they got to that AFC title game against the Patriots, LT pulled a Donovan McNabb. It was like, I can't make it. Or he pulled a Jay Cutler. Remember Jay Cutler? I can't go. Now, granted, he might have been hurt, but it didn't look like he couldn't go. He chilling on the sidelines, eating and all kinds of stuff. I don't know. If I'm in a championship game, and it's my profession, I gotta be daggone near dead not to go back on that field. Not saying that they weren't, but by looking at them, the camera didn't lie. The camera was up in their face looking at them. They chilling like LT sitting there with the big hood on his head like, oh, don't look at me, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I think Phillip Rivers gave everything he possibly could. I never thought he was the world's best mechanically throwing. He kind of looked like he had a little hitch, even when he's in North Carolina State, a little something to it. But I'll tell you what, if I was ever a quarterback in my previous life, I was probably Phillip Rivers, that talking trash all the time. So maybe that's why I like him, because he wasn't scared of nobody. He was just talking trash. He out here yelling at everybody. Yeah, he got too many kids. Yeah, I know he got too many kids, Tommy. But he rich, so I guess he can have them. He probably got the help, too. So it is what it is, you know. But we did get a lot of comments, a lot of different questions. Some other questions that came up with some fantasy stuff, which I love talking fantasy. But the question that was asked was from Tommy, who is the two straight, back-to-back fantasy football factory champion, 14-team league that I run, that's been running forever, and he has won back-to-back times, which is crazy. He's won twice. I've only won once. A lot of people only won once. Some people, Keith, they never won. I mean, that's it. Some people. Some people come close, whatever. But it's a very competitive fantasy football league, which is only going to get even more competitive this year because some of the lightweights that didn't pay, that don't play as well, will be cut out. I already got 2 new players for that. So, but anyway, one of the big questions was who was going to be the Bucs' top receiver selected. My first instinct was, of course, it's going to be Godwin. You know, because he reminds you more of like an Edelman type with Tom Brady. But then I started thinking about it, I was like, well, Rob Gronkowski's back, and they got them other two tight ends, so they're going to be clogging up that field to where they at. So maybe it's Mike Evans. Maybe that big body wide receiver. Remember when he had that big body of Randy Moss, what happened? Now, I'm not saying Mike Evans was a speedster like Randy Moss, but that trajectory, especially when you get older, your accuracy might not be as good. You go for that big body. So I think that I might have to lean with Mike Evans. You know, my first instinct was Godwin, but now I'm like, Mike Evans might be my choice. It was also asked, is Tom Brady a week 1 starter? What'd you say, Brandon? Yeah, week 1 through 16 starter. Yes, I think so. With all those toys for him to play with, he gonna definitely be drafted way higher than people got him last year. I think last year I got him in one league, like with my second to last pick. You know what I mean? Now, granted, he ain't had no weapons over there, but this year, and I can see some people jumping on him earlier than they should. Right, Sean? I know you're a New England boy. You still love the Patriots. I know you're going to try to get Tom Brady. You talk about keeping him with your keeper in my other league. I don't know, buddy, but you did it last year, which I'm glad. Even though you made it to, what you make it to the championship game that I beat you in the playoffs? Yeah, I don't remember. I can't wait. I want to play some fantasy. I want fantasy just as much as I want NFL, I'll tell you the truth. Because I know my Redskins ain't going to the Super Bowl, so I love fantasy. But anyway. So what y'all think? Y'all think Brady's going to be a week 1 starter? Week 1 through 16? What you think? Is he going to be the top quarterback? Who's going to be above him? Is Mahomes going to be above him still? Is Russell Wilson? Some people are saying Dak Prescott. I'm like, Dak Prescott? But I guess he might turn into the new Romo. Because, you know, Romo was my quarterback back in the day. For fantasy, I would play him all the time. You know, he would put up the numbers. So, who knows? Another question that was asked was, who's going to be the first non-receiver selected? I wasn't sure what they were meaning by non-receiver for the Bucs, because the other 2 questions were about the Bucs. So, if it's about the Bucs, and it says first non-receiver selected, I mean, is anybody going to pass on Gronk? But if you're counting Gronk as the receiver, I would probably have to take, I guess, Ronald Jones. I mean, who else you going to take, you know? But I would take Gronk first if I'm counting tight end, of course. Now, if we're talking about any team, if we're talking about any team, it's going to be a running back taken first. Of course it'll be a running back. Who's going to be the top running back, though? I don't even know where to start with that one. I don't even know. Is it Zeke? Is it Saints running back? That's a good question. Who is the top running back? I started thinking about it, and I'm like, is it Saquon? I mean, each person has a lot of different things. So I think that is going to be that's something for debate right there. Who's going to be the top running back? Who's going to be the number 1 pick in this year's fantasy draft? For the ones that don't have keepers. I think that's a good question to ask. Because I started thinking about it, I'm like, I don't even know. Huh. And is Phillip Rivers a Hall of Famer? Give me some more feedback with Phillip Rivers. Because I'm getting like 50-50. I got about 5 people that says yes, 5 people that says no. And I'm still on the yes. I mean, it's not going to change my opinion about him. You know, yeah, he came up short a bunch of times, but I'm still going to stay with him with that. Another thing, did y'all see what happened with CeeDee Lamb? I don't know about you guys, but I thought when great players retired, they put their numbers in retirement, you know, and you keep it like that, and nobody can wear it, stuff like that, right? So Michael Irvin, who is a Hall of Fame wide receiver for the Cowboys, and he is somebody that's all about himself. So when he let Dez Bryant wear that 88, I thought that was something special. You know, I was like, whoa, you know, he must think highly of Dez Bryant. So, you know, comes out Dez Bryant, you know, he's been trying to get back with the Cowboys. He's been working out, Dez, doing different things. He's already made it known on social media that I would love to come back to the Cowboys. You know, he wanted to come back last year. He probably never wanted to leave anyway. But I think he finally humbled himself and was like, yo, I want to come back. I'll give whatever I got, And Jerry Jones, I think, was even on TV or something talking about, what do you think about Dez? What do you think about Dez? Well, I'll tell you what they think about Dez. They told CeeDee Lamb he's going to be wearing number 88. If that's not a smack in the face, I don't know what's a smack in the face. Because first of all, CeeDee Lamb reportedly that he wanted to wear number 10. Jerry Jones said, no, you're going to wear 88 because that's what our number one receiver always wears. Our flashy receiver always wears number 88. So now I'm looking at it like, okay. This dude's wearing 88. So you smacking Dez Bryant. And then you're telling Amari Cooper, who you just gave all this money to, this guy, this rookie right here is going to wear 88 because that's supposed to be our top receiver or our highlight receiver or whatever he called it. Amari Cooper probably don't care because he got that money. He's a real soft-spoken boy from Alabama anyway. He don't really care. But I'm looking at it like, and then I'm looking at it like, Michael Irvin, did you co-sign this? That's your number. You in the Hall of Fame. You in the Ring of Honor. Did you co-sign CeeDee Lamb? If you did, I totally missed that. Totally missed that because I remember Dez Bryant asked if he could wear that jank. CeeDee Lamb talking about, I want to wear 10. And they're like, nope, you're wearing 88. So I just thought it was interesting because I'm like, I thought, you know, numbers supposed to be numbers. When I think about 23, I think about Jordan. I don't think about LeBron. I think about Jordan. When I think about 24, I think about Kobe. When I think about 8, I think about Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has certain numbers. I think about number 2, I think about Derek Jeter. You know what I mean? So it's like 88 for the Cowboys, you think about Irvin. Now you got Irvin, Dez Bryant, CeeDee Lamb, and whoever the next person's going to be coming down the Dallas Cowboy road. I don't know. Whatever. Just don't win. So, quarterback news. Andy Dalton was released. I thought they were going to keep him and use him for trade bait or if somebody got hurt during the season or something like that. Little do I know. That bug is released. Where's Andy Dalton going to go now? Of course, the first thing everybody's going to say is the Patriots. Everybody wants the Patriots to have a quarterback. Somebody else other than Stidham. Everybody's always trying to put somebody. We've been trying to put Cam Newton on the Patriots forever, yo. Just because we can't see somebody like Cam Newton not playing, and then you got Stidham and Brian Hoyer and whoever else I can't even pronounce their free agent quarterback was. But Andy Dalton. What do we think about Andy Dalton? Well, what do we think about him? Mediocre. I mean, he's went to the playoffs 5 times and lost all 5 times in the wild card. You know, never won a playoff game. I mean, where's he going to play next? You know, there's different places out there that I guess he could go, but if he wants to be a starter, where's he going to go? Where's anybody going to go if they want to be a starter? There's 2 places. You can go to the Chargers and try to beat out Tyrod and hope the rookie does not develop and hope that happens. Or, like everybody says, Jacksonville. Everybody wants to go against Gardner Minshew because nobody believes in Minshew mania with the mustache and all that. I don't believe in that junk either. I feel like Cam should have been there and won that job and took over Jacksonville. That's what I'd have done. But Andy Dalton, there's a little connection there with Andy Dalton. Previous Redskin quarterback, Jay Gruden. Thank God he's gone. Get him out of here. He's gone. He's down there working the offense or something down there, offensive coordinator, whatever. Well, he was with the Bengals before, and he coached Andy Dalton. So that would be a familiar face in his quarterback room. So both of them losers can go down there to Jacksonville together. You know what I'm talking? Get out of here. Jay Gruden left a bad taste in my mouth. I don't know. There's something about him I ain't like, man. I like his brother. I liked him when he played arena football. I cheered for him when he played arena football. Won a few rings. He was tough back then, man. But then this whole racism thing coming out, and I don't know, man. Not that I'm blaming him for being racist. I'm blaming him for being stupid. Stupid plays I've seen him do. Redskin fans, we critique everything, especially with the coach is doing. And he was driving me crazy. But anyway, I think Andy Dalton's going to either wait until somebody gets hurt during the season or Jacksonville. What do y'all think? Andy Dalton, Cam Newton, where they going to go? Where they going to go? Next quarterback, Jameis Winston finally inked his deal. He's going to be the Saints' 2 or 3rd string. I don't know. And people are dogging him, saying he only signed for like a little bit over $1 million a year. You telling me that no other team wanted to pay a little bit over $1 million for Jameis Winston? Shit! Are you serious? Are you serious? How much do we pay Kyle Allen to be our quarterback? Our backup quarterback? Come on. I'd have paid $5 million for Jameis Winston. Shoot, man. Are you kidding me? But he talking about it's like a Harvard education in the QB room with Sean Payton and Drew Brees. And he's saying all this stuff and this stuff and this stuff. I wish people would be for real. I wish people would be for real and just tell. My opinion, this is what I think is going on. I think they signed Taysom Hill, whatever his name is. They like him. He can play different roles. They're like, you're the backup quarterback. We can see him being a franchise quarterback. That's what Sean Payton said. He can see him being a franchise. No, you can't. No, you can't. Because if he just saw that, he would have signed up for way more than 2 years. And he would already said he will be replacing Drew Brees when Drew Brees retires. No, you didn't, because you know he's not. He's one of them gadget-type dudes, and he has a lot of value. Don't get me wrong, lots of value. And then can he have a package where he plays quarterback maybe 5-10 times a game? Yeah, probably. He could, maybe. But when it comes down to it, Sean Payton wants to throw the ball down the field. They throw the ball down the field. Jameis Winston and Drew Brees' numbers were almost identical when Drew Brees left the Chargers and went to the Saints. And now you're telling me I got a bigger, a physically more gifted Drew Brees on the team? Now, I'm not saying he's as accurate as Drew Brees, but he's physically better, bigger arm, We just need to put Sean Payton needs to get up in here like he got into Drew Brees. And that could be scary. I think this 1-year deal is just to check his ego, to see if he would humble himself, and to see if he would not be jumping on tables, throwing himself at girls and stealing lobsters and crabs and stuff like he did in Florida State. They want to make sure this dude is not immature anymore. Make sure he's mature, humble. And I think if he conducts himself well this year, and if there is some preseason games or even games, whatever, he steps in a little bit here and there and there. Because they'll see him every day in practice. They'll see you against the number 1 scout team or whatever, number 1 defense. They'll see you in practice. They know what you'll be able to do in practice. They can tell whether you can handle it or not, whether you learn the playbook or not. So, Jameis Winston, you got 1 year. 1 year to become a man. Be a man. It's not all this kitty. God gave you everything. Everybody's giving you everything with a silver spoon. You know what I'm saying? Learn from them for a year. Be a model citizen. And then the world is yours. You will be the face of the Saints. They'll sign you to a 5-year contract, whatever, because Hill will not be the franchise quarterback. I'm sorry. It's going to be you. And mark my words, Jameis Winston's going to keep that Saints dynasty rolling, because I think that he is still a stud. I think with that surgery and his arm talent and his skills, and with that coach right there, I'm telling you, and I'm not a Saints fan or nothing, and I don't even like Jameis Winston, to tell you the truth. I don't like Florida State. I just evaluate talent. I think he's going to be a talented guy with them, so we'll see. Tell me what y'all think about Jameis Winston. If he's going to wind up being the starter or if he's doing this to go somewhere else like Bridgewater did, be a backup, then go get another gig somewhere else. Let me know what y'all feel about that. Green Bay. We've been talking a lot about Green Bay. We've been dogging Green Bay. I know I have. Then start looking at their depth chart. Just start looking at different things. Yeah, I think Aaron Rodgers and the coach, whoever's having issues, I think it is. But I don't think there's dead in the water as much as maybe we all think so. Aaron Jones is going to be in his last year of his contract. So getting that boy from Boston College in the second round might have been good because Aaron Jones might be asking for too much money. Just like his backup. It's going to be this is last year's contract too. So maybe you can't keep both of them. Maybe that was a huge bargain because the boy from Boston College is good. So maybe I overreacted about that a little bit. As far as taking Jordan Love, like I said, Jordan Love, he could be the heir apparent. You never know what's going to happen. I feel like when there's a quarterback that could wind up being great, it's hard for you to really say, oh, that was a bad pick because he could wind up being great. So looking at the team, we're like, okay, they still got Devontae. They got that Valdez Scandrick, whatever. And you know Aaron Rodgers loves Lazard. All he kept talking about last year was Lazard. Maybe they're just trying to hype him up because he ain't have nobody else. And he's like, please help me. Building him up. Well, that's what a leader would do anyway. A leader should do that anyway. Build him up. Because Lazard did make some plays. And maybe he's ready to take another step. They got my boy from Notre Dame a couple years ago. He got the hyphenated name Quinius or whatever. These crazy names got me cracking up. But then I think we're forgetting things. They drafted a tight end in the third round. He's supposed to be a stud. But, yo, Dusty, who else they got on the team? Devin Bunches of Funches. I forgot about Devin Funches. When he was right with Carolina, he was right. Devin Funches was right. Now you give Aaron Rodgers a big body receiver like Devin Funches. I think Devin Funches could have a good year. Could be a fantasy sleeper. Devin Funches. Fantasy sleeper. Get him into maybe the 7th round, 8th round. Still. You know, Devontae's going to go first round. And I bet you Valdez Hand or whatever, and Lazard maybe 4th, 5th. You get bunches of Funches in the 7th, 8th round, I think he can pay dividends. That's just a little snippet for y'all to steal that from me. Last thing we'll talk about is Iron Mike Tyson. Did you see Iron Mike Tyson? He talking about he wants to do some charity fights. He wants to come back. He's been training. He wants to do some charity fights. And I guess he's looking for people, famous people to come in and donate money to fight Mike Tyson. You know, everybody, you know, back in the day when we were younger, we were like, yo, how much would it take for you to get in the ring with Mike Tyson? You know, saying that because nobody really wanted to do it. It's like, I could die. This dude could kill you with one punch. Well, let me just tell y'all right now, guys, Mike Tyson can still kill you. This dude's got his face tattooed. Face. Not fat. He got his face tattooed. Face. Not a P. Face tattooed. Tattooed. He bit off another human being's ear. Not a little bite. Not a little piece. He ripped that. He ate his ear off and told another fighter, I want to eat your children. Go ahead and get him in the ring with him, yo. Go ahead and get him in the ring with him. Talk about, yeah, it's for charity. It's for charity. All of a sudden, y'all gonna be there. I'm fighting Iron Mike Tyson. I'm fighting Iron Mike Tyson. All of a sudden, he'll get a look. Get that little quick in his neck. And he gonna forget where he's at. And then half your face is ripped off. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and mess with Iron Mike Tyson if y'all want to. For charity or not. I'll sit here and watch. I will sit here and watch. For real. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Or how much it would take for y'all to get in the ring with Iron Mike Tyson. Yeah, that'd be a, for real? You really want to get in the ring with Mike Tyson? For real? No, not this guy. All right, on this day, y'all remember, Brandon, I think I was even at your house, Brandon. I think when we lived over in Buttwood, behind there, I think I was at your house for some reason. I don't know why, I got this vague memory. First round of the playoffs. Phoenix Suns, Los Angeles Lakers. Smushmarker gets a steal, gets it to Kobe, they come back. Oh, and they make a stop on Steve Nash against the sidelines. Oh, Kobe gets a rebound. And Mike Brady's like, oh, Kobe for the win. Bang! Kobe Bryant, he's like, yeah, Lakers win. Lakers. They lost the series, but boom, we won that game. That's when Kobe was still wearing number 8. That's before the Mamba came out. But when the Mamba came out, it was over after that. Also on this day, one of my best friend's birthday. He was born on this day. Keith, happy birthday, Keith. Hope you and the family are being safe, man. Tell everybody I said what's up. Tell Tariq, Lisa, everybody, Layla. Hope y'all have a good day together, family. Everybody stay safe. Yo, keep on pushing, guys. Keep pushing for me. I appreciate the love. Appreciate the feedback. Appreciate y'all sharing and subscribing. Up to 27 subscribers. It was 21 yesterday. 27 today. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Let's get this rolling some more. Appreciate the support, guys. Y'all have a good one. See you next episode.